Welcome to the Vape-Out podcast. We have an exciting episode today. We are going to review, Donovan is going to review the Glas TI Plus. He's going to explain how he got that and how he got that amazing come up. We also obviously have a special guest today, Christian. He's been on here before. He's getting a haircut today, so don't mind that. And we will also be talking a little bit. We're going to be having a cloud camp coming up on the 31st of January. That is a Saturday. We'll get into the details a little bit later, but so yeah, Christian, have you what have you been doing with Xamplebox lately? Still just posting some videos and
yeah, just a bunch of trick videos and not much really. I know they're talking about probably getting a cloud team on, but I'm already a prospect for another cloud team, so. But
conflict of interest.
I don't know, cause a lot of this. My thing is that if they're gonna make a cloud team, it's gonna be with the trick team, and not a lot of people in the trick team. Actually, the only two people in the trick team that can blow clouds is me and Fresh Gator J. And I'm not trying to like.
Is that your like the leader?
Yeah, he's like the leader of
okay.
So.
I remember I think we said that before. The story of him at ECC or no VapeCon.
Yeah. That
he blew an O before his cloud at the cloud comp because he knew he was gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like a baller.
That's entertaining.
It's pretty entertaining.
I've tried doing that and I can't. Like the first little bit of vapor, I cannot get into an O. It's just a big puff. Yeah. Well, you just can't.
And
yeah, good story.
Good story. And I would like me and everyone on the podcast would like to welcome Dan here to the Tugboat family.
Yay!
Welcome, Dan. Golf
Welcome, Dan. And if you didn't notice, everybody at our table right now is vaping on a tugboat of some sorts, but they're all in different variations. He's got the original colored V1 stock.
Yep.
Gary's got the V1 with modified airflow.
And
Christian's rocking the V2 with the chuff cap. Kevin's rocking the V2, 510 drip tip status, and I'm rocking the V1 with the anarchist top cap.
Which I want to get.
It's almost like tugboats are really good atomizers or something.
Almost.
You would think so, right?
Also, Flawless t-shirt? Yes.
Yeah,
Much love for Flawless tonight, huh?
It just happened that way.
I should have worn mine.
Yeah, me too.
Me 3.
Wait, what?
What?
Me as
Yeah,
well.
I enjoy my tugboat very much, and I got it on a really good deal, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Right on.
Very cool.
So, Christian,
Yes.
daily vape, setup, favorite juice, go.
Rig with my roughneck, and then the Maximus.
The Maximus.
Max the Demus.
Yes.
My Vape Naked.
Heck
If you
yes.
haven't tried that juice tastes like the Sugar Plum Flurry. Made beautiful love to a unicorn made out of graham crackers on top of a double rainbow.
Did you see what I posted
Pretty amazing.
after that?
Double
It's pretty
rainbow all the
amazing.
way.
No.
No.
I said that's the best thing since Donovan's beard.
Ooh.
Yeah, actually I did see that, and I was kind of hurt.
The BM is real. The BM is real.
Anyways, it's a
It's
juice
almost-
made by Vape Naked. If you
It's
haven't
almost
had it,
like
have
Donovan
it. It's
straightens his
delicious.
beard with a straightener.
I think he does. I think he wakes up every morning and straightens it because mine is like a freaking jungle.
Yeah. You got like
Like I try and I try
a
and comb
bush
it.
going on here.
I try and comb it. My comb gets stuck for like 3 days.
You walk in the bathroom, Donovan, just like.
No.
He has the kind of beard. You can
No, Donovan's talking to customers like, yeah, I really think you should get this mod because it has a really nice patina to it. You should run these batteries, and he's really mad at me because I'm calling him out.
The BM's real.
It's true though. I have to tell him sometimes, like, Donovan, put your comb down.
Unfortunately, my wife hates me having facial hair, so I kind of keep it trimmed.
You know, I do want to point out. Well, first of all, Christian's part of close to the brotherhood. He's got some thing going on there. Gary, on the other hand,
Has been growing his for about 9 months.
no, but I did notice today that I saw some like actual like colored facial hair on the bottom of his chin.
By color, look closely, it's
Are you going to grow
blonde.
that out? Yeah. Gary might be trying to join the beard club pretty soon, or facial hair club, whatever you want to call it.
He's got those patches going on.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it doesn't want to grow like dark.
He's got the
here,
reverse.
but it's like,
The reverse
Right on.
Hitler,
well, look. See how it's like darker here than as in here?
the Ertlet.
What?
What?
How do you say Hitler backwards?
Retle.
Wow.
Wow.
How did you know that?
We're
that
just going to
quick?
go past this.
No.
and move on to the next thing.
How did you know that quick?
Because it's pretty obvious.
Is this something you've thought about?
No?
One day he's just,
No, it's actually Relta.
If it is, do we want
Relta.
to know?
Retle.
No, the L is before the T if you say it backwards.
Are we really debating this
Yeah,
right now?
because he's
Maybe not.
switching
it's
letters around.
Relte.
Yeah,
Yeah, Relte.
Fantastic.
not Retla.
Okay,
you
so-
Retla fan?
So right now I'm vaping on some e-liquid cube.
Retla Gary.
Pink Starburst. It's actually pretty tasty,
Which
not
is
bad
delicious.
for e-liquid cube juice. And it's going great in my
What? Whoa,
Derringer.
I feel like that was a slam.
What?
I'm not gonna repeat it. Never mind.
I don't
I
know what
do-
he's talking about.
I do love Pink Star. Well, it's a pretty good juice for. Yeah.
It is.
It is good. I like Pink
It's
Starburst. Actually, that was probably the first juice that I went like crazy over. I had it, and I had I think a 15
What about
mil,
Maximus?
and- like I
First
said, that was the first
juice.
flavor I went crazy over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I had a 15 mil, and that was before I vaped. No, I think I had like a 12 mil, and that was before I vaped 15 mils a day, and it lasted me like
Yeah.
like a day and a half, and I had a half bottle, and Donovan's like, add some VG to it, you'll make it last longer. So I did, and then it lasted for like another day. It was so good.
I can't believe that you vape that much in a day.
It's more. I figured. Actually, I figured out since my birthday on last Saturday, so a week ago, I vaped 135 milliliters of Maximus.
That's a lot of Maximus.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
money.
Again,
Yeah.
Sugar Plum Fairy, magical unicorn, made of graham crappers.
Crap.
Graham crackers.
Graham crappers.
It's a tongue twister. Say it
Delicious.
4 times real fast. Ready, go.
Graham
Graham
crackers,
crackers?
graham crackers,
Yeah,
graham
no,
crackers,
crackers.
graham crackers.
No. Sugar
Graham
Plum
crackers?
Fairy, magical unicorn, made of graham crackers.
Oh, no thanks.
sugar. No.
Yep.
Sugar plum.
All right. On that, do you want me to start talking about this thing?
What is that
Not
thing?
yet.
Not yet. We're not going
No?
to talk about it.
Okay, now.
How about now?
Dry hit on to the Glas TI Plus review. This is a Glas mod, G-L-A-S, Glass, however you want to say it. I got the TI Plus. The TI Plus is solid titanium tube, titanium top cap, titanium switch. It's also rocking a sapphire crystal as part of the bottom switching mechanism, which kind of sets it off. It gives it some class to it there.
I know we try to not interrupt, but just to clarify, you did say that. I mean, the reason it's called a plus is the top cap and bottom cap are titanium. So.
I didn't get to that yet, but yeah.
Sorry.
So, I'm rocking the Derringer because it's new and cool. I'm twisting it off right now. This Glas TI Plus has a plunger type system, so it's all auto and self-adjusting. You wouldn't think like a plunger style system would have a low volt drop or it would heat up and collapse the spring in it or whatever. And I've put some pretty hot builds in it, and so far it's rocking, and I haven't had a single problem with it at all. I do notice that this mod is extremely hard hitting. They tested it. They give you this awesome little test card. Switch is fantastic. They give you this little test card with it, showing it passed like QA and all this other stuff.
You okay?
Put this on here. Put my awesome switch back
That's a
on.
Tarzan.
Oh, and it's a ball bearing on a spring style locking mechanism. And when it comes off the detent for the ball bearing, it's like, boom, it wants to go to the other position real easy. And it's about a quarter turn. I mean, right now I'm locking and unlocking repeatedly. It's real easy to do. It's real easy, like if it's in your hand, just hit it over with your pinky. Super easy. So you locked, now we fire and vape. Maybe
Maybe.
I
Dry
did it
hit?
backwards. No, there we go. Dry hit. You can enjoy that.
Didn't you just?
Yep. Uh-huh. Anyways,
Lesson learned: if you take a dry hit, juice up before your next.
when you get it, it comes in this box. You open up the box. First thing that you see is
Unicorn farts.
Unicorn, no.
Oh.
You get spare parts, spare snap ring, which is on the bottom switch, and a spare ball in case you lose the ball bearing and the locking mechanism.
I feel like we're having an intimate conversation.
It also gives you detailed cleaning instructions on how to clean it, what to use, what not to use to damage your mod. And then you got your certificate of authenticity, and you can register your glass, serial number, all that other wonderful jazz. Kind of gives you the story of the glass. And they also give you this awesome test card or a QA sheet. Lets you know that it passed. Brett inspected mine. Thank you, Brett. Good job. It gives you the date on it. It lets you know the top cap, the plunger, the body tube, the button, all pass or fail. And then it tells you the atomizer and resistance, which it says HF/1. And they use Sony VTC5s for the volt drop test. And then they ran 3 tests on it, and it tells you the volt drops on it, and it gives you the average volt drop. So the average volt drop on mine is a 0.1 volt drop, which is pretty significant. So it's an extremely hard-hitting mod. And I noticed with the less volt drop that my battery lasts an extremely long time in this mod while still hitting hard. Actually, which is
fantastic.
Which is a huge plus on me.
But at the same time, what's the cost?
Well, and then below that, you get this awesome leather blue carrying pouch, and when you open it up, it has these sleeves in it for the different tubes that you possibly come with it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I only use this one, and that's the one that came in, because you can get it in 18650, 18500, and 18350 tube. You don't get all of them. You get one or the other. But that's where the mod was when I opened it up. It says little glass right here, so it's pretty neat.
Cost less for the other tubes?
No, it's the same price.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
That's weird.
Yeah, but price on the TI Plus is significant. What is it? Graham Greene talks about vape budget hands. Get your vape budget hands out. This is, if you wear a suit and tie all day and you're like an executive person, this is a mod for you. It's because you can hold it in there, like in your nice little pouch. I have it because I wanted it.
So how did you get it? Or you? Never mind. Continue. We can get to that.
No, so honestly, 9 out of 10 overall design, construction, quality. I give it a 10 on that. But based off of price, I would drop it back down to about an 8 because I feel like I overpaid for it. But at the same time, it is a very solid mod.
Yeah, tell us again who helped you discover that wonderful masterpiece.
Well, it's all Gary's fault. Every time someone shows me a mod that's super cool, I gotta go get it.
By the way, I need to buy a mod. Dan found a really cool one.
Really? What's that?
What's it called? It starts with an H.
No, it
You know
wasn't
what it
Dan
is.
that showed you.
It wasn't?
It was the High-On.
Yeah.
It was Devin that showed it
Oh,
to
it was
you.
Devin.
Yeah.
Okay, the high on. That's right.
I was like,
Yeah, so Devin, I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Hashtag pulling a Donovan.
I did trade my variant off to
There
pick
you go.
up this mod, so I didn't use the variant. I didn't like how it only had 1,000 milliamp hour battery pack in it because it was a slim edition. But it was cool, but it wasn't for me, so I got this, and I've used this a significant amount more than I have my variant. So
And you've had this like a quarter of the time you had your
yeah. I used my variant like twice, 2 batteries, which was 4 hours of total use.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000 milliamp hours, dude. Gone. Real quick.
That would just be annoying.
Pretty much. That's why I didn't
I
use it
have a
ever.
vape it a couple hours, and then I'll just set it on the charger.
That sapphire crystal though is pretty cool. It basically, I don't know what you guys know about sapphire crystal. They use them in a lot of watches, but basically that crystal will not scratch. It will literally shatter before it scratches. And you have to hit it hard. On a point to bust it. Like my watch has a sapphire crystal.
I was under the impression that the crystal was going to be blue.
Yeah, so it was like Sapphire
But-
usually is blue, isn't it?
No.
There's
No,
sapphire
it's
in
not.
all different colors.
But
Sapphire comes in, yeah.
Not all different colors, but
I kind of wanted it to be like transparent blue.
That would
Yeah.
have been
'Cause
bad.
that would have been cool.
But yeah, no.
Maybe.
A lot of watches
Maybe it
have
is.
sapphire crystal, so you don't scratch your screen while
Maybe
you're
it's just because
bumping
it's
on
a
stuff.
different hardness. I don't know. I don't know anything about sapphire.
No.
There's just different types of sapphire. Yeah.
But a vape's fantastic. The
He's done,
switch,
he's done with his haircut.
The switch
let
is
us know what you think.
buttery smooth on it too. I mean, and it just
nice.
hits every time.
I think somebody's a little sore. about
I'm
you.
very.
I'm sorry, Gary.
The one mod I really, really wanted,
But
and
it's-
I was like, oh man, I'm like drooling
Shots
over here
fired.
looking
But
at
wait, didn't you really want the V3 flip?
I did, and then when I
And
found...
didn't he get one of those too?
Yep. That's why it's the
Um,
hashtag pulling a Donovan.
Dude, I was in the right place at the right time, and the V3 flip actually fell into my lap. So
Literally?
I couldn't say no to the
Not
deal.
really.
Well, someone came in and they're like, "Hey, I like the mod you have. I have a V3 flip," and I was like, "Done."
Yeah, Darius dunked it into his lap.
Pretty much, just like I did the Glass before the TI Plus came out. And then Donovan hits me up out of nowhere to say, hey,
No
have you
one
seen the
gets that
Glass TI Plus?
I'm sure somebody does.
And I was like, no, I have not.
With how many league players there actually are?
If you're a league player, we've talked enough about it. Show your support.
Yes.
Say something about it. Your favorite character or something. I don't know.
Post
Champion. I'm
Post
sorry.
post a funny picture.
Put your gamer tag name thing, whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
if you're a league player, let's see a funny league meme.
Yeah,
1v1 Kevin.
or a link to your
Sejuani.
league video.
Hey, we all know I suck. You ain't got to call me out on
You
it.
don't suck.
No, you
You're
don't.
just not pro.
Like
You're not-
like
You're not
guys.
BM.
You're
I'm
not platinum,
I'm not
gold.
BM.
Diamond status.
I'm silver status, yo.
I'm like wood status. I don't get a medal.
But no, note to self, never show Donovan a mod you really want, because then he gets it.
Well, if
Yeah,
it's
show
cool
me.
enough. I never wanted a V3 flip. Just the situation was right, and I ended up with it.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, you knew right away when I showed you that you thought that mod is badass, and I
Yeah,
want to
and
get
then I
one.
looked into it, and
It is a badass mod.
It is a very badass mod, and it's
It
beautiful.
is a badass
and-
mod.
Price?
Would I pay 450
I
bucks for
wouldn't
it?
pay the money.
No.
But if I got a used one for like 250,
I had a hard
I'd
come
pick it
up
up.
on the titanium variant.
Yeah.
I didn't use it, so
yeah.
it's totally worth
You
it.
basically paid like 80 bucks for that thing.
It would be like 120. Because I bought the battery charger for the variant,
Okay. Still.
which is expensive.
That's still not that bad, though.
Isn't
100
that like a remote control car?
Yeah, like
battery
RC,
charger?
yeah, lithium
That's weird.
charger, yeah. Whatever.
Anyways, it is very elegant. I like it a lot, but yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't pay that much. I just don't have the money.
Honestly, if I had the money, I probably would. I would.
If you were balling like that,
Yeah, I totally would.
He would. He's
What
like
are you
wood, like wood
doing,
status,
right?
like Kevin.
This makes me very
stop
uncomfortable.
molesting Kevin.
No, I really. Can I see it, Donovan, real quick?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Hold on.
I don't know what you're doing under there. That makes me uncomfortable. Oh my God.
So, anyways,
So, Christian, how long have you been cigarette free?
Well, cigarette free,
Analog
Probably-
free. Let's call it analog free.
probably like a year and a half.
Right on.
But I started vaping a year ago, so I don't know if that really.
are cigars considered analog?
Yes,
Okay,
they are. So is hookah. Believe it or not.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they are coals, so
To the people that
Well,
don't
it's
know,
burning
to the people
something.
that don't know what your analog,
Analog.
describe it.
Analog's manual, basically caveman status of a form of smoking. Like it's not electronic, it's
Chew?
not advanced. Chew is analog, all the way.
Yep.
it's straight tobacco.
Nicotine patch.
No.
What? That's
I'm just throwing stuff out. Give
No.
people examples.
what?
No.
Nicotine gum.
No.
What? No,
You have to chew it.
that's.
But it's not tobacco.
It's not tobacco.
It's nicotine.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to think of more ridiculous ideas.
Pipe tobacco. There's chewing tobacco, snuff,
e-liquid.
cigarettes,
Yeah, what about snuff?
cigars.
There's snus, snuff and snus.
Yep,
Snus-
totally
What
analog.
is
Yeah.
what is?
Snus,
I believe.
It's
snuff
chewing
is,
tobacco. It's snuff
No.
tobacco put into like a tea bag like pouch. Yeah, it's snuff. I've taken one of those apart. It's
Oh,
snuff.
snuff.
I'm pretty sure snus is the very fine tobacco. Snuff is a pouch, I think.
No, snuff is a fine grained tobacco that you actually aren't supposed to dip. You're actually supposed to snort.
Yeah.
But I used to dip it anyway. But
I remember someone. I actually tried that in college.
what, snorting
it's very,
snuff?
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's uncomfortable and
It
it
is.
burns like hell.
It just you can feel it just
Why
right up
would
there.
you? I don't.
And so that's how you're supposed to use it. It's
I know, but why?
it's a more
like-
discreet
Why
way.
would
Like
you
it's,
snort anything anyway?
instead of like taking a dip, like if you're going into a meeting or something and you need your tobacco, like instead of a dip, you just do a little bit of that. It stays there, and like as it starts to run away, you just swallow it and
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
It's another way of getting nicotine.
We did snort vapes on the podcast once.
Yeah.
That's true. We did.
Nose hits.
No, please.
Let's see it, bro.
Come on,
We're on
Patty.
the podcast. Nose hit it up, doggy.
You guys are.
BM.
Here, Patty, will it make you feel better if I do it with you?
Gary with the massive nostril
No, 'cause,
dragons of
Huh?
vape.
Because schnozberries taste like schnozberries. God, this is gonna suck.
That's not even fair. He doesn't even know that that's part of our deal. The nose.
Well, this
goes.
is a 6, Nick.
So's mine.
You want a 3, Nick?
Get ready, YOLO. 3, 2, 1, go.
Weak.
Mad drip, bro.
Nose hit, cloud comp, Gary for the win.
Wow.
And that's how
Why
you
are we
make
still
up.
doing
And mine's also
It
stronger,
was
too.
just there. It was funny.
Mine's also a stronger 6.
Yeah, well, I don't do nose hits, Gary.
Please do not compare sizes at the table.
All right. And for the next 60 seconds, you're going to see us blow O's.
Okay.
Quit touching me, Christian.
I'm not touching you.
There's a giraffe right here. It's bullshit.
Sure.
There is. It keeps going this way.
There's no animals, dog. There's no giraffe right there. Christian with his mad trip.
Oh, man.
I can't do it right now. Gary and his giraffe.
So there's a draft.
I love it when I see people try and blow O's like this.
Oh, God. Or when they go like that
Like
to
it's
do
pure,
it.
like pure jaw, like jaw and tongue. No, that it. Well, that's at least you're coughing at that point, but
When they're trying to stick their tongue too far out of their mouth.
You know it's bad.
You're not even blowing an O.
Yeah.
Can you blow an O?
Yeah.
See it. Let's get it out there.
You know,
Let's throw it up.
for the people.
really quick while we're doing this, we'll kind of mention the cloud comp. We'll probably talk more about it next week because it is in 2 weeks from today
That's a
when we're
wicked
airing the
fucking nostril,
podcast.
dude.
This will be posted Tuesday or Wednesday, but
Dude, my nose still burns.
yeah, that'll happen.
You ain't get used to it.
But it is going to be, we're going to have 2 cloud comps. The first one's going to be a free-for-all, rung what you brung. We will be glancing at all the builds and stuff to make sure it's at least safe or close to safe.
Don't come in with a 10 amp battery and a .06
Right.
build.
Don't be ridiculous, but
Don't be stupid.
rung what you brung. I mean, we're gonna be pretty lenient on that. The next cloud comp, I believe that's going to be around
Too cold?
4:30. That'll be set in stone with the flyers online and
You
everything.
need me to tuck you in?
But then we're going to have another cloud comp after that. That's going to be a single battery mech mod only. I got my couple Vanas here. It is we have a 0.1 ohm limit, and there is no build limit. So you can do parallels, you can do quads, you can do whatever you want, but it has to be above 0.1 or 0.1 or above.
All right.
It's going to be a big turnout. We're going to have a live band playing also.
Yes. My Brother to
My
Differ.
Brother to Differ. Awesome band. They play great music. They're going to be here jamming out.
So free show, come
awesome.
check it out.
Oh,
It's going to be awesome. They're really cool.
Hopefully we can bring another amazing event to this wonderful high desert we live in.
Yeah, and it is going to be the first event of the year, which is pretty cool.
Up here in this area. Christian is just, he's Batman. Christian is Batman right now. When he says
Is that what
BM,
you're laughing at?
when he says
No.
BM, he's talking about Batman.
Yeah.
I am the bat.
I'm Batman.
Where's Rachel?
Why so serious? I can't do Batman.
Do Bane.
Like, I don't even.
I
What
was
is,
born in the darkness.
Side note, if you've ever heard Bane's rap on the outtakes on the new Batman, amazing.
he has a
I'm
rap?
Bane! Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, it's amazing. So check that out if you have a chance. It's like
You
a
put your finger
2-minute
in his
video.
hole.
He's rapping when they're all in the stadium and they're going to kill all the people in the stadium. It's pretty cool.
Do your what's his name?
Joe?
Impression. Yeah, Joe impression.
Oh, let's try it. Let's see if I can do it. Peter, you're breaking the law, Peter.
Perfect.
That's amazing.
That's all I got. Oh, hold on. Kermit the Frog here. Today's letter is V for vape.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Gotta keep it PG, dog.
I didn't say anything.
We all know what you were thinking.
I'm pretty sure that's about it, unless anyone else has anything to add. Kind of a little bit shorter at this time. We weren't. Yeah,
Ooh,
nice.
damn, Dan.
We didn't have a huge script wrote up for this. Just kidding.
Script?
We just wing it.
Wing it every time.
Should talk about your surprise party.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I didn't really act surprised, just because I didn't think that it was actually a party. Like I thought people just happened to be here, and that they're like, yeah, I'll say surprise. But no, there's pizza's cake. Yeah, it was a good surprise. I was actually genuinely surprised. I think it just didn't show on my face.
And
And I'm gonna keep rambling until.
things to look
I'm working
forward
on
to
the
though
box.
is Cloud Comp. My box mod Dan's making for me.
It's gonna be
Christian's
great.
awesome Zample Box sponsor team videos, and Gary's awesome Nostril Dragons.
And you know what? I think we need to do another Ghetto Vaping with Gary segment next week.
I think we need to do something.
I don't know if we'll have anything, but
We haven't done one in a
We'll figure
while.
something out. It's been like 6 or 7 episodes since we've done one. So.
It's been a lot.
GVWG, right? Ghetto Vaping with Gary.
Yep,
Yeah,
GVWG.
Hashtag GVWG. If you have ideas for
Pound
Gary, throw them out. Don't do them. Pitch the idea
Yeah, pitch
If you have
the
a
idea.
question or a problem, maybe Gary can fix it. Let us know.
with his unwrapped battery.
Yes.
It's not unwrapped.
We know Gary.
Everyone's noticing that now too. Ever since we mentioned it on the podcast, everyone started like, "Oh, so this is the infamous unwrapped battery, huh?" I'm like, it's not unwrapped.
It is unwrapped,
It's unwrapped.
but you wrapped it again.
It's rewrapped.
I'm watching this Bane wrap, dude. I gotta find
Yeah.
it.
I'm Bane. Yes, that's my name.
Do you think it's on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
I'm there.
Guaranteed.
Well, until next time, everybody. We thank you for tuning in. We had a great time doing this for you guys. But until the next episode, Vapor's gonna vape. Bitches.